Hey, where are the pizza nights? And
He wasn't in on it.
and
Oh.
he took his hat off.
Yeah.
And we're doing another first bite, and this time we're doing Stone Age, which is Amy's game.
That's Amy.
And she has the game Stone Age, and I haven't played it. So
None of us played it yet.
we're gonna open it up, look at it with our eyes, and tell you what we think. Go ahead. Oh, box art.
Excuse you.
Ooh.
Everybody gets
Look
one.
at this beautiful
Everyone gets one.
board.
Everybody gets one.
Can you see
Oh, look
it?
at the back. There's art on the back.
Oh, there is art on the back. There's little people living together and doing things.
Like a zoom in on the village.
And Brock's favorite, the wooden dice,
Too bad Brock's not here.
to go in the dice.
Oh! It's like they belong.
It's like Yahtzee.
Oh.
Except
Yahtzee! Oh, no, wait.
Not.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. That's a string.
Can we say that?
Editing that out.
The people at home need to see
I don't
this.
understand. Like, why is he sitting on a fucking chair?
Because he's
Look
the
at him.
caveman king.
Caveman didn't have this.
Caveman king.
Why are you getting gold out of a river?
They're panning.
No. Oh, right there, they're panning. I didn't see them.
How do you get gold out of a river?
Did you just like sneeze?
So
I wanna
there
touch all the
are-
wood.
It's like a flat.
So, components-wise, we've opened up pretty much everything.
Yeah, components actually look
all
pretty
little
nice.
wooden
Everything is little wooden
Doesn't it need to be
pieces.
separated?
They actually look like what they're meant to be, not just colored.
So is
Nice.
it 1, 2 on the other?
Yeah, 1, 2 on one side, 3, 4 on the other side. Those upgrade.
Okay.
Gotta
But,
cover that
The
up.
meeples look like they have 4 arms, but whatever.
This
no,
is-
they're shoulder pieces.
Oh.
So
Well, I
that's
mean,
for
they
their-
look, like if you really look at it, he's like, those are 4 arms. Obviously, people in the
So
Stone
we're
Age.
Four
working with
arms.
Machamps.
two of them.
Oh my god.
What? Did you think I was gonna hit you?
Kind of like feign it at least. I usually get slapped for those kind of comments.
Okay, so this is your food. Wood, clay,
He's
stone,
a
and
sea
gold.
monkey.
Yeah, we've got the little wooden
Yeah.
resource bits. They're awesome and really cool, and they look
Yeah,
like
these-
they're ink. They're like stained. They're not painted.
Yeah,
That's really nice.
you got your wood, you got
Um,
your brick, you got
You got your little workers. I mean, overall phenomenal.
I mean, it
components.
looks
this
really
leather
nice.
cup, has dice in it.
Everything is pretty good quality.
Really, really nice quality. So yeah,
Yeah, they did really well on this
they
one.
did the artwork especially.
Yeah, the artwork.
So now we're gonna do the bit where we don't block the microphone.
Oh
And-
no!
No, we're fine. And we set up and play the game. So
Play the game.
So we played
No, you don't.
number of rounds, 4.
Everybody
Yeah, we played
won.
4 rounds.
Everyone got one.
You and I
yeah.
were the first. You and I were the only ones, TJ, that played this game for the first time.
Yes.
So,
And that's
and
pretty
with this
awesome.
being a first bite,
Yes.
I mean, do they get opinions?
They will after, yes. After
Okay.
we go over ours.
All right.
Yes.
So, what did you think?
Sorry, we're discussing our own video format.
Woo!
I really liked it. I thought I knew it was a worker placement game, which I tend to like because they're fun. And I knew it involved dice. I just didn't know how the dice were used in.
It's almost it's not exactly like Yahtzee, but it reminds me a little bit. Just it's weird because you add them up, then you divide them by a certain number to get a certain
Number of
amount
resources.
of that resource, and of course the resource, if the higher the better the resource, like gold, you divide what you have on the dice by 6. So, and that's that really screws people over, where you can only get if you get like 7, you get 1.
And the more people you put in an area, like
gets
you
you-
can
lets
put,
you
like,
roll
those
more
guys
dice.
there.
Those guys there.
Yeah, you roll more dice and then add that total together. That's not bad, not good. There are also these little cards that sort of dictate your endgame scoring conditions,
Yeah.
as well as give you short-term rewards like resources or extra tools or something like that. And these are really neat. I really like these, though I didn't really utilize them well.
I didn't even get one. I just got these little tiles that if you have the certain amount of resources, you buy them and then they give you the victory points. That's just, I had 2 of those, and then I did some extra stuff with like extra resources, and I won the game.
The thing that I like is that you can combine different strategies for multiple win conditions. So
Right.
you can get a lot of the quick rewards with the buildings. They instantly give you victory points. And then if you're collecting the cards that say you get this many points times the number of buildings you have, you are hitting it from both sides.
Right.
And then, like, they're the ones that give you more points based on how many workers you have. So
So
and then
I
various
went
other
right
things.
out the gate trying to get as many workers
making
as I
She
could.
got
Babies.
so many babies,
I had 8 people at the end of the game, and
and
you
then
start
put
out
them
with
directly
5.
to work.
So
Yep.
3 out of 4 of those rounds, I got the extra person spot.
Yeah. No, that
And
was-
if I had seen, one of the more points for more workers things pop up here, I'd probably
nice.
jump on it because that's what I was
Right.
going for already.
So, I mean, there's tons of ways to go about it. Like,
That's 2
there's
points.
2 points per person.
Yeah.
There are
that's
some
another-
there are some that give you 3 points per something.
Yeah, 3
Wow.
points per building. I mean,
Yep.
But yeah, I mean,
there's-
I came into this game knowing nothing about it, and honestly, like, the whole worker placement thing I like it. I mean, some of them, like, it sucks that only one person can get the breeding thing, or... yeah, let's just call it what it is, the breeding thing at once.
love
Only
hut.
one person can get that each round, and so, I don't know.
Well, that's
like,
worker
or the
placement.
extra food.
that's worker placement. You're blocking people.
Yeah, but... If it had another set, I don't know. I don't know
You'll
how
see-
much
Only
like Stone
one
Age
couple
people
is
When it's-
allowed in that hut at a time. It's
But-
polite.
And
okay.
when you think about it
Polite
being
society,
when you
not
think about it being
Neanderthal.
a 2 to 4 player game, that only makes sense.
Right.
If you're playing with 2 people,
Well then, like Alchemist, where things are cut out depending on how many people you have playing.
Dungeon Pets has a mechanic like that. There's actually a reverse side of the board, if I'm remembering right, for use with smaller player games.
Yeah, that's how Alchemist works. The board is different depending on number of players, and the slots aren't really blocked. You essentially get a row, but the later you place them, the less you get.
Right.
So you want to be first to get there, because then you get the most.
Yeah.
But I mean,
And
I
this
don't.
one, it's like
For
where
this,
the
I don't mind.
No, I don't
because
either.
you can still have a solid strategy without being the
Without-
first to be on there.
Yeah, because there's
and every
always
and,
stuff to get.
And
Yeah,
it,
there's
it's
always
always
so much
switches,
stuff to get.
and it always switches turns. You'll always have your chance to be the first player
Yeah.
and get on those spots.
Yeah, since the turn order rotates each turn. I mean, the bits are awesome.
Oh yeah.
These
Everything's really well crafted.
Four-armed meeples.
Yeah, he's
Pretty
little,
nice.
Little Machamps. And like the artwork is
The artwork is
amazing.
phenomenal. I love this. I love like the backs of these cards are cave paintings. It's nice.
But the thing that for me was just so much fun was the dice, because
the dice
most
mechanic.
most worker placement games you're like, all right,
I put it here. I get
that.
these things.
That's it. But
It's
you get to roll
luck.
dice.
It's just luck.
Well, it's
depending on how much
like-
you get.
Not
Like in
so much luck.
Kingsport.
Yeah, like you're rolling the dice, but your entire turn doesn't depend
Yeah,
on
it's
the die.
strategy with a variable aspect.
Yeah, just a slight. It's not like this can ruin your entire.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
slightly.
it
Yeah,
can
it can.
slightly, but
But
Yeah.
there's ways to mitigate it. But yeah. So overall, I really like this game.
I enjoyed this game
because
wanna-
I tend to like worker placement in the first place, but this was just add some cool little bits and cool bits. So thoughts?
Aha! I really liked it. I mean, this is a game that I really do want to play to completion now. I mean, there are some games that we'll probably play for this, and I'm just like, I could probably do without it. But this one I really want to play through, and then see
And we
how
haven't
much
even looked at the expansion yet.
we haven't.
Yes, I am interested in the expansion. I haven't played it either, but it seems really simple. Adds a 5th player, and it gives you
is.
another type of resource. So it's basically just giving you more strategies
Exactly.
to try
Yeah,
to
that's
win.
and that's another thing. This game isn't overly complicated. It's just
No.
like once you read the rules, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. And then you just do your thing, and people get points.
And I love how somebody can be doing something, and you're just like, why are they doing that? How are they? And then they come at the end of the game, and they have like 3 different multipliers for
Right.
points, and they all come together, and you
and then you get
see
blasted
them.
out of the water.
Yeah.
It's cool though. I mean,
Yeah.
there's room for lots of different things. Like I was trying to get tools and agriculture really quick. She was going for people. I don't know what Tim was doing. And
Making a city.
aww.
Oh.
And you were making buildings.
I was making buildings.
And so we each had something different going, but we were each in the running pretty much.
Well, yeah, because it's one of these things where like making the buildings gives points right away, but like
They take longer.
Yeah, they take longer, and the points multipliers off these cards would seem to work a hell of a lot more.
So yeah, overall, I really liked it.
I really
Basically,
liked
I
it
was
too.
after tools that whole time, which is why I took
Yeah, he
2
got
turns
that.
to
he
get
got
that thing.
He got that one card that gave him.
But it's still
4
better than
tools.
putting it on there 2 turns in a row.
Right.
So yeah, really good. I want to play it more.
Really good. I want to play more too.
So yeah, that was Stone Age, and we are the Pizza Knights. I'll see you next time, guys.